Hello, and welcome to another update video about oil. We want to start with WTI, just doing a bit of a catch-up after yesterday's update, which basically revealed or forecasted further decreasing prices, which also happened since yesterday. So the forecast hopefully helped you understand that we were still caught in an active downtrend and we expected lower prices. Now we get to a point where I would say, okay, it could very well be that we are getting very close now to the end of this third wave to the downside, the C wave of the third wave, and I will start to assume a fourth wave bounce. So in today's video, we want to put the resistance level for this fourth wave onto the chart, and then we should get another low in wave 5 afterwards. This is an overall, at the moment we're tracking an overall still bullish scenario. That's not the only scenario that there is. Below $69, I will primarily assume that we will make completely new lows below the May lows, okay? Because then we just drop too far and it will most likely lead to invalidation of the bullish scenario, which we would call a 1-2 setup. But anyway, for now, as long as support is holding, which again is at $69, we are focusing on a bullish scenario. But very important, we are still short-term focusing on lower prices because there is no evidence any kind of a low is in place. So what I want to do, I want to share with you my micro count for this move to the downside. The idea was that, a wave 1 topped here in September. We have an ABC structure down in wave 2. Let me just think. And in this wave 2, we have a 1, a 2. And then this is an ABC structure because we're dealing with a diagonal, okay? And we should still get maybe another squiggle lower, but we've got, I think, what we need to do here. And then we should get a wave 4 and a wave 5, and that would complete overall wave C of 2. Now, there is a more bearish scenario. How would that look like? Maybe I should show you as well. The more bearish scenario would suggest, but again, I cannot confirm that until we break below $69. But to be honest, does it make a difference? Not really, because at the moment they are just mirror counts. In the bearish count, this would be a wave 1. This would be a wave 2. We would have here probably a third as well. Let me think, third. But actually we would, you can count that as a 1-2 ABC or even a 1-2-1-2 setup. So AB, and then we would have a 1-2-3. Yeah, okay, so the third would actually be here, then another 4 and a 5, which means that if, I will highlight that in white, if after this low, so basically at the moment they are mirror counts, okay? So the idea would be we get a wave 4, we get a wave 5, and if after that low, which might be sort of around the $70 level, we don't get an impulse to the upside, but only a corrective rally, that would open the door to another low, maybe into the low $60 region, $50 region. So that's the bearish count that will apply to Brent Crude as well. Now, looking at the micro structure for this move to the downside here, let's go to the 1 hour chart. And what I want to do, I will take the fibs out. We don't need them because then we can't really see the microstructure. And the idea would be that in this C wave, we need 5 waves. Yeah. So we call that a 1, a 2. This here would likely be the third, fourth, and the fifth wave, could basically technically be done. So a bit like that, but without any kind of bullish reaction now to the upside. I can't really say that, but I'm assuming we're close to some kind of a low, which means I will now add a resistance area that would be resistance for wave 4, which means that we have to start to expect a bit of a corrective rally at some point, also because we're quite overextended to the downside. And resistance would be all the way up to $81.60. Like that, okay. So there would be resistance. Okay, so I would be watching for a wave four corrective rally at some point. Also because we start to see some bullish divergences on the 1 hour chart. But let's go to the daily, that's more meaningful. Daily chart, basically nearly oversold. No bullish divergence at this stage, but nearly oversold. So that's actually looking pretty good to make a case for, okay, we're close to the low overall, right? 4 hour chart is massively oversold. Last time we were that oversold was here. And that also did lead to a corrective rally that could be of similar size. Yeah, and now Brent Crude is similar. All I want to do here, because same micro count, what I want to do here is just also to add the resistance area for the wave 4. Support here is at $76.12. But if we now add the resistance area for the wave 4, it's the same commentary that applies to WTI. And resistance here is between $83 and $85.40. So expect a corrective bounce here as well in wave 4, followed ideally by another low. We'll see. Above $85.40, of course, something more bullish might be at play. That's my update about oil. Hope you will like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as stocks, then check out our S&P 500 and stock service. The link is in the description. We also cover the NASDAQ at the moment on a daily basis. That might change at some point. It's not officially included. But if you join, then you get the NASDAQ video updates as well. Okay, that's my update about oil. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.